Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and your comments. If you do not subscribe to my channel, please do, because I do actually upload weekly and monthly tarot forecast. And if you are interested in additional guidance aside from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, please head over to either Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And of course, if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. Please be sure to watch your sun, your moon, and your rising sign for these general tarot forecasts to get the most insight. If you do not know what your sun, moon, or rising signs are, I do actually have listed below in the description bar a website that can calculate that for you for free. So again, I just want to thank you all for your support. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 13th through the 19th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. All right, Aquarius, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, of course, can be for some Aquarians. Maybe this is an earth sign energy that's around you. So this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person around you that is very significant this week. But this also could be your energy. You might find yourself incredibly grounded, practical. You could be taking baby steps with something in your life, Aquarius. This particular knight is very cautious. He's very careful. He's detail-oriented. So for some of you, you could be moving forward very cautiously. You could be planning out the details. You might find yourself to be very grounded, very practical. This also could be maybe some sort of financial news or offer that's coming through for some of you this week. The overall energy is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is what I call that warrior spirit. So this is a person who is not about to give up. So for some of you, you're standing firm with what it is that you want. You're not about to quit. You're not going to settle. You're not going to compromise. And because you're so passionate and so strong, Aquarius, you will actually be successful with the Seven of Wands. You know, as long as you're willing to stand up for what it is that you want or stand up for what it is that you believe in, it will pay off. So for some of you, what I'm really getting is this might be a little bit more of like a stubborn energy this week, just for some of you. And then for other Aquarians, I think that you're coming through very passionate, very strong. There's something that you want, and because you know you were maybe willing to fight for it, or because you didn't back down, it's actually paying off, Aquarius. You have some very powerful energies that are coming up for you. You also have an incredible spread. I think it's going to be an amazing week, but also I think there's a lot happening. We're starting out with death. So we have death, which does represent the sign of Scorpio. So for some Aquarians, there could be a Scorpio, there could be a Leo. That is quite significant this week, but death represents great change, transformation. So for some of you, yes, something could be ending, but with that, it's creating that space within your life for something new to begin. And you are manifesting. We have death, we have the Magician here, which is an empowering energy. So for some of you, you have everything you need. You have all of the tools, all of the resources you need to be successful with creating something or starting something new. So either something is ending so something else can begin, or something is ending the way that it once was. It's no more, it's transforming. And you are surrounded by, honestly, a truly very blessed energy. I see you incredibly confident. You have the Sun diagonal from the Magician here. So I see many of you just incredibly confident, Yeah, you could be shining bright. You could be, some of you could even be in the spotlight in some way. So maybe there are some Aquarians that you could have left a business, a position, and now you're starting a new job. You very well could be in the spotlight in some way. But this is success. So whatever it is that you're manifesting right now within your life, Aquarius, this is something that is going to make you very happy. For some of you, it's going to bring in that financial abundance. We have the Ten of Pentacles underneath the Sun, and then also next to the Magician. So this is what you're manifesting, that financial stability. This is wealth, this is abundance. For some of you, this is you creating a name for yourself or establishing yourself financially. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. I think that some Aquarians, you're moving to a new home. Absolutely. The Ten of Pentacles represents real estate. So I think that some of you, this was maybe the death of the old residence. Now you're moving to a new residence. Let me see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, overall, I think that this week you're going to see an increase in energy. I think it's just honestly, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. Yeah, for some of you, there's definitely maybe a water sign person that's very significant. Again, it could be a Scorpio. We have this King of Cups here. So if not a Scorpio, maybe a Pisces, maybe a Cancer individual. Now, if you are married or just in a relationship, this could be your partner, this could be your significant other. And maybe there are some Aquarians that you could be moving in with your partner. You could be expanding your family. For those Aquarians that have been trying to conceive or wanting to expand your family, you definitely could be doing that. Yeah, you're definitely coming through very empowered. We see you moving towards peace of mind with the Six of Swords here. You're moving on, moving away from difficulties. So this is moving from stormy waters to much more calmer waters. And for some of you, quite possibly, you're moving towards some sort of enlightenment with the Hermit here. With the Hermit, for me, he represents an enlightened soul. You can see how he has this lantern here. And because he has this lantern, he's able to read the writing on the wall. So I think that for some of you, you could have been seeking some sort of clarity or enlightenment when it comes to a particular matter. And with the Sun here, and then with the Six of Swords and the Hermit, I see maybe something becoming highlighted. There's something that is maybe... For some of you, it could be coming out into the open. Something's being revealed here. So you're learning something. You're becoming enlightened. And with that, maybe now you're able to manifest. This is something that's very positive. It's allowing for you to maybe move forward in some way. You could be physically traveling. You also could be moving forward very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles energy. If you were an Aquarius who was waiting on maybe communication from a water sign person, maybe even a Virgo, if you were waiting on communication in particular from one of these signs, I definitely see you receiving that communication this week. With the Six of Pentacles here, it represents giving or receiving. For some of you, you're receiving maybe a financial opportunity. If you were trying to sell your house, this could be an offer coming through on your house. If you were an Aquarius who was trying to sell your house, for some of you, you're going to be doing that. You're moving to a new home. And if you were an Aquarius who was struggling financially, again, there could be like a financial opportunity that's coming through. With the Six of Pentacles here, this also could even be for some of you like some sort of generosity that's coming through for you as well. Because you do have this healing energy that's with you. So for some of you, could be healing financially. Someone could be very generous with you. This could be a family member, in particular, maybe an older gentleman, a father. Could also be a water sign person. So for some of you, that you might have someone being very generous with you this week, Aquarius. And then for other Aquarians, if you were trying to sell your house or you were looking for maybe a new job, this could be something financial coming through for you this week. But Honestly, overall, Aquarius, I think it's going to be an amazing week for you. For some of you, you're in the spotlight. I see you shining bright. You have this amazing energy that's with you this week. Financially, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. I do not see you really emotional this week. I see you coming through more fiery and more passionate. For some of you watching this, this is definitely a water sign person that is very significant here. For some other Aquarians, this could be you very intuitive here with the Hermit and the King of Cups. You might find yourself to be incredibly intuitive this week. So listen to your intuition. I see forward movement and I see success and happiness. For some of you, you're becoming enlightened. Something is maybe being revealed this week. You could be learning something. But this is pretty amazing. I see many of you manifesting of new beginnings coming through. All right, additional guidance for Aquarius for this upcoming week. What does Aquarius need to know? Please show me. Here we go. Oh my goodness. All right, so for some Aquarians, this is definitely love coming in. We have Chantel. This card just slapped out. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion within your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Well, there you go, Aquarius. So if you are already married or in a relationship, this is you reigniting that passion within your existing relationship. So it's going to be maybe a very romantic, passionate week for some of you. And then for other single Aquarians, this could be new love coming in. Absolutely. Potentially, this is with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If not, it could be with, it could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, or maybe an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, okay? So I do hope that you enjoyed this reading, Aquarius, and I wish you a wonderful week. Take care.